Time for What Are the Odds with Marc and Sal, Marc Malusis and Sal Licata. Let's go to the Giants, whose over-under for total points this week is set at 22. The over is minus 115, so if you bet 115, you would win $100. The Giants are last in scoring offense. The Cowboys are last in scoring defense. Sal, what gives in this one?
Yeah, that's a pretty high number there for a team that has trouble scoring, but I actually do think the Cowboys defense is that bad, and I don't think the Giants offense is as bad as it's shown here through the first 4 weeks of the year. I think Daniel Jones has a big game here against the Cowboys, and I think the Giants score some points. Now, will they win? Who knows? I mean, you would expect Dallas at some point to figure it out with all the talent that they have, but I do think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and I think the Giants will score over that total in points.
Yeah, Sal, I'm with you. I mean, I think it's going to be listen, here's what it comes down to. The Cowboys are all kind of banged up. The secondary's hurt. We understand the Giants are missing weapons without Saquon Barkley, Shepard being banged up, the offensive line. The problem you have is the Cowboys don't really have the assets on the defense to take advantage of that offensive line. The Giants showed a lot more balance this past week in LA against the Rams. I think that will continue if you're listening to Joe Judge this week. And I agree with you. I think Daniel Jones is going to have a good game against the Dallas Cowboys. I think the Giants are going to score points. Listen, I think everyone scores points on the Cowboys. That's how bad that defense is. I don't know if they can go out there and go toe-to-toe with Dak Prescott and what the Cowboys do offensively to come away with a win. But I think the Giants are scoring points on Sunday.
Wow, I'm a little taken aback by this. I mean, look, Sal, I know Matt Ryan has weapons, and we saw what Odell Beckham did. He is a talent. The Giants don't have those kind of weapons. And, Sal, we're talking about a Giants offense that hasn't scored a touchdown in the last 2 games. Do you think they can put up 22 or more points against this Cowboy team?
I do. As I said, Eamon, I do think that's a high number for a team that has trouble scoring, and that's putting it mildly. But the Cowboys are so bad. I've unfortunately watched a lot of them so far this early year. They can't stop anybody. And I really do think the Giants are better than what they've shown here. At some point, at least for a game or so, it's going to click for Daniel Jones and that offense. And I think they'll come up with a good game plan. Moose mentioned it, the balance. I think they will have a high-scoring game, the Giants offense.
Marc Malusis, Sal Licata, thanks for joining us for What Are the Odds?